Well, we're quickly wrapping up here. I know you're probably all exhausted, but fulfilled. I would like to thank all of our keynote speakers, Media Sheikh Hassan and Dalibor Petrovic, for their inspiring thoughts on the immigrant leader from surviving to thriving in Canada. Immigration has become a large and important part of Canadian society. People from all over the world are migrating to Canada and to Alberta in search of prosperity for themselves and for their families. I would say the basic underpinnings to integration are many, but key in my opinion, and it's been mentioned several times today, would be language. If you want to thrive, and if you do not know the language of the country you are living, thriving will be difficult to attain. It limits communications, job opportunities, and can create negative social adjustment into society. We can all agree that transitioning from one country's standards to another can be quite confusing and difficult. Through more help from all levels of government and through many of the agencies represented here today, one can help you to begin to adjust and familiarize yourself with Canada's societal and workplace practices. I would like to thank all the amazing speakers from the morning and all of the, that spoke in the afternoon sessions. To all our moderators, thank you. To our sponsors, Immigration Refugee Citizenship Canada, Government of Alberta, RBC Bank, RBC Royal Bank, Norquest College, Ripon, Windmill Microlending. Thank you to all the exhibitors for participating in our conference this year. Thank you to our partners, immigrant service providers who assisted with the promotion and getting the word out about this exciting event. And a huge thank you to all of the ERIC and CRIAC staff, and of course, to all of you internationally educated professionals who attended today's event. And thank you, everyone. I want to make one special thank you today. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge and give thanks to a very special woman whom I've had the pleasure and honor of calling her my colleague and contemporary, our founding networking director, Elena Cherneva. As some of you know, Elena will be retiring at the end of this month. Some of you know her, and others have had the pleasure to have worked with her. She has spent many years in our sector dedicating herself to raising and connecting people's lives here in Canada. She has brought to us, to all of us, 13 first-class global talent conference events. She has taken the concepts we like to call networking, career development, and intercultural development to a higher program level.
This is not in your notes, Doug. Such a surprise.
Shh. This is my turn, Elena. I'm going to give you the eye now. The hundreds of keynote speakers and moderators and volunteers she has managed is quite frankly staggering. And let's not forget that Elena has managed Speed Career Networking, Smart Connections events, and was the midwife of our ERIC Connector program, who's the April Zhang is the coordinator for. She accomplished all this by being based here in Edmonton. Today's conference will be her last signature masterpiece for ERIC. Our Madame, which by the way is our endearing and respectful reference to her, came into her position with some reticence to event planning and coordination, as well as some disdain for social media. Interestingly, she became a master and journeywoman in both skill sets. I recall in the first couple of years, Elena being frustrated and working with event planning consultants. And then she at that point decided that she could do better. And our Madame did, with amazing results each time. Elena believed in our mission and she understood the journey of each of you. How else can I describe her? She is a defender and fighter for social justice. She is kind, loyal, and a person of trust and duty. She is devoted and a loving mother and grandmother. Nothing gives her more pleasure than the time with her grandkids. For those of you who know Elena, she has a tendency to be very direct, but we knew that, and she's always fair. Everyone who's worked with her loved these qualities about her. In fact, when she reached out for a favor from someone, not many could resist her charm. The consummate professional, she knew what she wanted and needed, which made her a shrewd and tactical negotiator, accompanied with a smile and a twinkle in her eye. Elena, I will miss our mini logistics and debriefings meetings over a cigarette outside of our office. Seriously, we are the masters of the 4-minute meeting. At this time, I would like to ask everyone to stand and applaud our colleague, the networking Zen master, and our beloved Madame, Miss Elena Cherneva. He's a jolly good fellow.
For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us, hooray!
So we still have time. If you, after all of that emotional piece, and you still want to go to the booths are still open till 4 o'clock. Feel free to visit them. We'll be open for another hour. It is my hope that today's learning event was a good and productive investment of your time, and that it leads to your success and to you thriving in Canada. See you all next year.